When I grow up, maybe I could be a firefighter. I've been putting out fires since I was 5, not with water, but with silence. With apologies that weren't mine to give, with tiptoes and forced smiles so someone wouldn't explode. When a CPS worker came knocking, we knew what to say and what not to say to keep the flames down. Maybe I'll be a chef and cook for real families, ones that sit around the table, not ones that scream from opposite rooms, ones that pass plates, not blame. I'll make mashed potatoes from scratch, not the box kind from the food bank, and no one will have to hide their food under their bed just to make sure they have something for tomorrow. Or maybe a therapist, because I know what it feels like to cry quietly into a pillow and pretend it'll do, to beg for help with your eyes while your mouth says, "I'm fine." I could be the first person who looks at a kid like me and doesn't see a problem but a soul fighting for what feels like home. I thought about being a judge, because someone should finally listen when a kid says, "I don't want to go back there, please." Someone should bang the gavel for the broken and the brave, for the voices silenced by adults that were once supposed to keep them safe. Or maybe a writer, because paper doesn't call me a liar, because a pen lets me tell my truth when the world keeps erasing my voice. But other days, I don't know what I want to be, because I'm tired of starting over, and I'm afraid good things don't last. I'm tired of knocking on new doors with a trash bag full of hope that no one ever bothers to unpack. They say I have behavioral issues. I say I've had to be an adult since I was old enough to pour cereal while my mom was passed out on the couch. They say you just need structure. I say I just need a door to stay open long enough for me to take my shoes off. 7 placements, 3 schools in 1 year. Christmas isn't the same in a facility. You won't find any framed baby photos, but you'll find CPS files as thick as my skin. They gave me a therapist I see once a month, but I see fear every night when I close my eyes. I see a mother who didn't want me. And I hear the echo of "we don't have room for her anymore," way louder than any diagnosis could scream. So maybe I'll be a builder, so I can craft something that doesn't collapse. 4 walls, a roof, a room that smells like me, a front door that doesn't swing shut behind me every time I get close to love. Or maybe a librarian. I'd fill shelves with stories about kids like me who survive, not just in headlines or reports, but in pages where they're heroes and not just statistics anymore. Some nights, I think I'll be a mom. The kind that never forgets picture day. The kind that packs lunch with little notes. And the kind that doesn't convince you to hand over your birthday money to support her habit. Sometimes I dream of growing up and being happy, maybe even safe. Just someone with a key to their own place in a fridge full of food that doesn't belong to someone else, a home where doors don't slam, a dog that waits at the window, a quiet life finally mine. But until I grow up, I'm still standing in doorways that never seem to stay open long enough, doors that shut in my face before I ever step through, conversations I overhear, they've already written my future for me. High school dropout, multiple diagnoses, repeat convictions, drug addiction. Will I grow up? If the world lets me, I won't build walls to keep people out. I'll build doors that stay open, hinged with mercy, framed in grace, wide enough for the lost and the loud and the kids who have been told not this time too many times. And one day, you'll find me there. By a door that doesn't close when you're crying, a door that doesn't need knocking, a door that opens just because a child needs it to, because I have learned that it is not the walls that make a home, it is a door that never turns you away. And now I've grown up. My fate, my story changed because of open doors. I carry scars, some worn like medals, others hidden deep in rooms that I still don't open every day, but I've learned how to build doors, strong ones. Doors that don't just swing open for me, but for every lost soul waiting outside. I am the firefighter who puts out fires, not with silence, but with words and truth and fierce love. I am the chef who makes real meals for families that gather, for hearts that hunger for more than food. I am the voice that listens, not just to kids like me, but to every unheard story. And I'm still tired sometimes, but I don't give up on doors. Because I'm living proof. Proof of the difference between a door slammed in hope and a door slammed in fear and a door opened in hope. What I didn't realize is that these doors were more than solid wood and a set of hinges. These doors were people, just like you and me. Teachers, friends, neighbors, foster parents, members of a church, good Samaritans, even sometimes strangers. They were my doors. Doors that opened when I came knocking. So when I grow up, maybe I'll just be a door. Good evening, everyone. I hope you brought your tissues. My name is Hannah Klausing. At 26 years old, I stand before you as proof that statistics do not define destiny. I was born to two individuals who struggled with addiction. I experienced poverty. I spent time in foster care, residential facilities, and hospitals. I overheard more conversations than I can count that kids like me just don't make it. And statistically, they're right. Children of parents with substance abuse disorders are more than twice as likely to develop addiction themselves. And for youth who age out of foster care, nearly half will face addiction or incarceration before the age of 26 years old. I'm an exception. Because I didn't become a number, I became that exception. And today, I own a successful business. I'm the founder of a local nonprofit organization myself, and I even serve as the vice president here on the lead board here at NewPath. And every night, I go home to my loving husband and not one, but 3 dogs that wait at the window every day for me. But I didn't get here alone. I got here because doors opened, because people opened. Because someone saw me, they believed in me, and left the light on long enough for me to walk through. And that's what tonight is all about. Statistics don't define a child's story, but you can, each and every one of you. So if I can ask one thing of you this evening, I challenge you to be a door. Thank you.